You're listening to the Time to Level Up podcast. I'm your host, business life coach Andrea Liebross. I help women in business commit to their own growth personally and professionally. Each week, I'll bring you strategies to help you think clearly, gain confidence, make your time productive, turn every obstacle into an opportunity, and finally overcome the overwhelm so that you can make money and manage life. Let's create a plan so you have a profitable business, successful career, and best of all, live with unapologetic ambition. Are you ready to drop the drama and figure out the how in order to reach your goals? You're in the right place. It's time to level up. Let's do this. Hello, my friends. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great holiday season and are ready for 2021. I think I'm ready. 2020 was good, but I bet 2021 is going to be even better. And just want to throw out a little reminder that we are starting the Committed to Growth 6-month coaching experience in the next week or two. And not sure if there's still room because I'm recording this ahead of time. But if there is room, you might want to go over to my website, to the group coaching page, and check out Committed to Growth. It is going to be amazing. As I record this, we already have, 5 to 10 people enrolled. I'm super excited. If you're looking for weekly coaching and accountability, an amazing group of women who are all like-minded and are wanting to grow personally and professionally, it's definitely something you should consider. It's the best gift you could give yourself. Okay, let's get into today's topic, which is confidence. It's a topic that many women who I work with note as the number one thing they think would make a difference in their success. Who does not want more confidence? I don't really know anyone else or anyone who doesn't want more confidence. And it's something that seems so elusive, like it's just out there. And some people have it and some people don't. I'm here to break that myth. That's not true, that some people have it and some people don't. It's something that we all can create for ourselves. But why? Here is our question. Why does feeling 100% confident really matter? What does it matter if you're confident or not? And how do you manage your feelings when you start to feel not so confident and may even go into the F it mode? Okay, you all know what I mean by the F it mode, right? How do you stay steady, stay confident and committed and not self-sabotage whatever it is that you're setting out to do? And I think this is really apropos to be talking about this at the beginning of the year because most of us, I would say, have the best of intentions going into the year. And we easily, by January 30th, could be in the F it mode. So how do you manage all that doubt and worry and stress that you have? And how do you stay excited, optimistic, hopeful? We all start there. We all start there with the excited and the optimistic and the hopeful. And then it quickly can turn into frustration or skepticism, or impatience, or fear, or worry. And then guess what happens next? You all of a sudden decide that you're not going to be committed because you really have stopped believing and you don't feel confident. And then the next piece, no confidence. And whatever you're doing or not doing or thinking or not thinking, you're all over the place. You're spinning. So, as my coach, Brenda Lomelli, sometimes says, doubt is the number one enemy to confidence. There are fluctuations in our confidence, but that's just data, the ups and downs. So I want you to ask yourself, is this doubt that you have really and truly disbelief? Okay, so what is disbelief actually? So I looked it up. It is the inability or refusal to accept that something is real or true. So when you say to yourself, I just don't think I can do that, do you have the inability to accept that that's true? Are you not accepting that you can do it, or are you accepting that you can't do it? Disbelief. You are in disbelief. You don't believe that it's real or true. Or do you even just lack faith in something, like in yourself? So back to confidence. What effect does this doubt or disbelief have on confidence? If you really think about it, they're two ends of the spectrum. We've got on one end, we've got the disbelief, like no way, Jose. And then on the other end, you have the doubt. And that's where you're wavering. That's where there's sort of this roller coaster effect that some days you think you got it and some days you think you don't. So I want you to consider this. What if instead you believed with 100% certainty that reaching your goals for 2021 was possible? What if instead you felt confident that you were going to continue to get closer and closer to your goal, regardless of what else was happening to you or in the world? What would be different? What would actually be different? Would the results be different if you believed with 100% certainty that it was possible for you to reach those goals, regardless of what was going on in the world? Kind of interesting to think about. So today we're going to go through 5 keys to confidence. Okay, 5 keys to confidence. Here they are, just listed out, and then we're going to get into detail. So number 1, first key to confidence. You get to decide what feelings, like confidence, you generate. Number 2, the feelings that you generate matter. It matters whether or not you're in doubt or in confidence. Number 3, confidence is a daily practice, a daily choice. Okay. Number 4 is it is true that you have never done this before. You've never reached this goal you've got set for yourself for 2021. And number 5 is that you get to decide ahead of time that you are going to tackle this with 100% confidence and certainty versus the worry, doubt, and uncertainty. Okay, so we always are looking to the past for evidence that the future will come true. But guess what the past does? It generates doubt. Because if we look into the past, you probably haven't done this before. And doubt is really at the core of the fear and the worry and the frustration and the impatience. And what about all that stress? Okay, so I like to think that you have got maybe an ice cream sundae bar. You're at an ice cream sundae bar, okay? And you have that ice cream, that delicious ice cream that you want to so bite into or lick. But you also get to put all these toppings on it. So what toppings are you going to put on top of this ice cream? Are you going to sprinkle doubt and confusion and uncertainty? Or are you going to sprinkle confidence? What are you going to put on top of your ice cream to make it even more delicious? Okay, so you look to the future to decide because you know what they might taste like. You don't look to the past to decide what toppings to put on. You look to the future because you're looking forward to eating the ice cream. Okay. There's that concept of looking forward again. We've talked about a little bit before. You need to look forward to figure out what direction to go in. You need to look forward to generate feelings. So doubt and disbelief, if we were using the model, would go in that F line, that feeling line. But we have the power to create different feelings. We might think the circumstance is what's creating the doubt. Like, honestly, we don't really know what 2021 is going to bring to the world. Okay, so you're going to say the year 2021 is the circumstance, like it's upon us. And you're going to say to me, oh yeah, Andrea, I have doubt or uncertainty about that year 2021. No, it is not the year itself. It's your thought about the year. And whatever thought you choose, that's going to trigger a feeling. Okay, so there's this little voice in the back of your head, and it's giving meaning to the circumstance. It's labeling the circumstance as good or bad. That voice is creating the feeling of doubt. If your thought was, I already know this won't work, then you're feeling doubt, and you have the action of what I call little quits, like you're quitting on yourself. And the result is proving the thought that this isn't going to work. You are self-sabotaging. But here is the great news, aligned with our first key of confidence, is that you get to decide if you want to keep creating doubt and disbelief. What emotions are you creating in the factory called your brain? This is like Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory. Okay, what emotions are you creating in the factory called your brain? Oh, we're talking about lots of sweet things today, ice cream toppings and candy, but you're in charge of the factory. Okay, and if doubt and disbelief creep in, you get to decide if they're going to get funneled through and come into you, if you're going to ingest them, or if you're going to dismiss them. Number one is you decide what feelings you generate. So ask yourself, what emotions are you already generating about your goals? It's up to you. You decide. And how often are you going to let doubt run the controls in the chocolate factory? Okay, so inside you may be feeling excitement, but you also may be feeling fear and disgust. Think about that movie Inside Out. All those characters in that movie Inside Out, they all were named with a feeling. I think it was joy and fear and disgust. So you can generate new feelings. What does confidence look like? What if she were a character? What is she wearing? When she walks into the room, what does she do? I'll tell you a little story about something I worked on. I guess it was earlier in 2020. So there was this woman in the co-working space that I used to go to. I didn't even know what her name was. But she would walk in to this conference room, and she just had something about her. She had it. She was like that it girl. And I often wondered, what is it about her? Okay. She kind of was my vision of confidence and empowered. And it was the way she carried herself. It was the way she dressed. It was the way she looked. So if you were going to create a character called confidence, what would your character be wearing? And who is that it girl in your world? That was super powerful for me to really describe in words on paper what this empowered woman looked like, felt like, talked like. And I borrowed some of that stuff. I tried it on and to see if it felt good on me. And it did. It felt great. Okay, so I learned from that experience that I too can feel empowered and confident. I just have to envision it. Who's your life coach? If you don't currently have a life coach, I would be so honored to be yours. I created a virtual coaching program called Committed to Growth that I want to invite you to join me in. We'll have weekly group coaching, individual private coaching, and online chats, along with hours of courses and content that I have created just for you. To take part, All you have to do is apply now to reserve your spot, and we will start as a group in January. So if you're ready to take this work to the 10x level and join a community of like-minded women along the way, head to my website, www.andrealiebross.com, and click on the group coaching section to apply. I'll see you there. All right, so number 2, second key, the feelings you generate matter. Why does confidence matter? Because you guys know, based on the model, what you're thinking and feeling determines your success or determines what goes in that result line. Imagine what you could do if you had a little more confidence. What could you do? Would you make the phone call? Would you put yourself up for a promotion? Would you post something on social media? A client last week told me she was afraid to post on her personal page because she said it made her feel naked, like it was revealing everything about her if she put her post on her personal page. So she was kind of hiding it on her business page. But guess what happened when she put it out there? Actually, this guy that she had a crush on was the first person to comment with an amazing comment. Right? So is doubt or disbelief holding you back? And with confidence, if you change that feeling to confidence, I am going to bet money that you could achieve any goal. So confidence is a feeling, and at its core is the belief that it's possible and that you are able. Confidence is paired with certainty often. We often pair confidence with certainty, and we put them in the feeling line of our model. And then that feeling line drives the action, which creates the result. So if you were following along with confidence and certainty, what would be the result? Okay, so you decide what you want to feel. And confidence matters because it creates certainty. And certainty is a firm conviction in something. That's what Webster said. It's a fact that is definitely true, or an event that is definitely going to take place. So you want that confident feeling, and you want it to go with certainty. That's why confidence matters. Number 3. In our keys to confidence. Confidence is a daily practice. Okay, so I want you, when you wake up, to decide how you're going to feel before you do anything. And I know we've all had best of intentions, like we're not going to look at our phones instantaneously when we wake up. We're not going to scroll through social media. We're going to get up and journal and meditate and exercise. And a lot of times that doesn't happen. And I will admit that I go in streaks, whether or not this happens in my own life. But I want you to think about this. What if every morning you chose to create and generate certainty and confidence on purpose? What would be the difference in your day? What would be the difference? And if you're trying to develop this as a habit, a daily habit, a great way to do this, to generate this feeling of confidence, is to do daily thought downloads, to dump out all your thoughts on paper, and then ask yourself, what feelings are these thoughts generating? In your brain on automatic, it may not generate the feelings of confidence and certainty. It may generate the doubt and disbelief feelings. But then you have the power on purpose to intentionally switch your thoughts to create the confidence and certainty. So every morning, daily practice, you can create the confidence. Okay, ready for number 4? You've never tried this before. Okay, you can look to the past and say, well, yeah, I haven't reached my goals in the past. but have you tried to reach the goals with the tools you now have in your toolbox? Have you tried to reach this goal with making confidence a daily practice? Have you tried to reach this goal having the model in your back pocket? I'm going to guess with no. Okay. So you've never tried this with the support in managing your mind that you're now exposing yourself to. Okay. So why is 2021 going to be different? Here are some great reasons. So you have powerful tools that you've never had before. And if you want more of these tools and to be consistent with them, I encourage you to consider investing in coaching. Okay, that is the number one best tool to help you stay on track. Number two, as to why this is going to be different in 2021. You can create, or you know that you can create a complete support system. There's many ways to do that. You know that there is a process that people follow, the people who are the people that always reach goals. Okay? And if you make the genius move and decision to set yourself up in a way that is fail-proof for success, you really will be doing this in a different way. Okay, so how do you set yourself up for success? You create accountability, you create community, you create exposure to coaching, you listen to podcasts like this. So 2021, you can't compare this to last time. You're going to be a different person in 2021. You've got new tools and you know how to fully equip yourself for success. Okay, so you will have a fail-proof process if you do the work now in January and set yourself up. Okay, and you can decide right now that you're going to go through 2021 with 100% certainty and confidence. If you choose to generate it every day and surround yourself with community and coaching and accountability and tools and a different mindset. Okay, so even if you do all this, I want you to know that you should expect fear and doubt and disbelief to come say, hello, we're here still. Say hi. Okay, because this has been a pattern for you in the past. But I want you to notice that nothing's gone wrong. You just observe it and then you shift it. Okay, and then the next key is that you plan ahead of time to stay committed always. You intentionally shift your thoughts. Okay. And in order to plan to stay committed, you have to plan to quote unquote, take out the trash daily. Take out the trash every day. And how do you do that? You do these thought downloads. You do these brain dumps. You get a blank piece of paper. You write all your thoughts down, everything that's on your mind. And if you are feeling these feelings that you don't like that are triggered by your thoughts, you can change them, because if you stick with them, they're going to lead you to that self-sabotage and staying stuck. Okay, but imagine that show hoarders and all that trash, all that junk that's in those houses. They are self-sabotaging, right? So you don't want to be a hoarder of all of the automatic thoughts that are creating doubt and disbelief. You want to take out the trash daily because you're going to plan on staying committed in 2021. It's like you're doing your spring cleaning every day, and you're only going to keep the good stuff. You're going to keep the confidence and the certainty because those are new skills that you're going to take into the future, and they're going to become your new default. And when things are not going the way you want, you can choose to quit or doubt, or you can choose to remain confident. You get to decide. So how would your results be different if you choose to remain and keep the feeling of confidence no matter what? No matter how long it takes to get that result line the way you want it or to reach that goal. Okay, so in order to do that, you need to take out that mental trash daily. You need to dump out all the thoughts and feelings that aren't serving you. And then you get to intentionally choose confidence and certainty daily. And ideally before you even look at your email or get your kids breakfast. So, okay, let's review 5 keys to confidence. Number 1, you decide what feelings you generate. Number 2, the feelings you generate matter. Number 3, confidence is a daily practice, a daily choice. Number 4, you have never done this before. You have never kept confidence as a daily feeling. 2020, that's the past. You're looking into 2021 and you're setting yourself up for success. You're surrounding yourself with support and systems and strategies and whatever that takes. Okay? We're going to talk about that in the next podcast, but whatever it takes to set yourself up for success. Do you need coaching? Do you need community? Do you need more learning? What is it? Ask yourself that. And then number 5, you get to decide ahead of time that you're going to tackle 2021 with 100% confidence and certainty versus the old worry, doubt, and uncertainty. So what are your top takeaways from today? Pause, press the pause button, and ask yourself, what are 3 things I learned today? What was most valuable from this podcast? And write them down. There's all this neuroscience behind writing things down, and it's true. It's true. That's my message for today. And I want to remind you to go check out the one-on-one and the group coaching offer of Committed to Growth. I don't think we will have started yet by the time you're listening to this. Listen to this if you're listening in the beginning of January 2021. Send me a message or click apply and join us. It's the number one way to give yourself the support, the systems, and the strategy to surround yourself with community and coaching and courses so that you can create sustainable success. That's what we want in that result line, sustainable success. And we want that feeling of confidence to guide us. All right, my friends, go to my website, www.andrealiebross.com. That's AndreaLieb as in boy, ROS as in Sam, S as in Sam.com. Check out free downloads, and most importantly, check out the coaching offers. I'm always here to help you. And remember, right now, it's time to level up. It's time to get going for 2021. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in to today's show. If you're ready to commit to personal and professional growth, move forward, make money, and manage life, head to AndreaLiebross.com. That's AndreaLiebross.com to find out about the ways we can work together. Until next time, go level up.